Okay, so beginning in a comfortable seat. And once the body has found a comfortable space to land into, invite the eyes to close. And with your awareness now drawing inward, take a moment to simply notice how it feels to land here. Shifting your awareness down into the body. Notice how the body feels in this moment. And then draw the awareness into the breath itself. And see if you can begin to lengthen and deepen the breath, so that over the next few cycles, you can feel the breath now travel a little further down into the body. And just as deeply, let it exit out. Notice how the breath now starting to connect deeper into the body. Might soften any discomfort or holding. And how the breath also connecting deeper into the mind. Might start to clear and sweep away any of the distractions, discomfort. But take notice of the presence of this moment and how that might be perhaps not quite working for you. Maybe there still are distractions, discomforts. And acknowledge that. You might notice that there's a story that starts to attach to that. You might start to have an opinion to why the discomfort's there or why it won't clear. So acknowledge that. And as you become more aware of the presence of the moment within the physical body, within the mental space, even through the energetic body, it's as if your awareness now is slowly withdrawing from all of those three bodies and taking a seat, now beginning to witness and watch. And as your awareness takes that seat further away from those three bodies, now witnessing and watching those three bodies. Take notice of the experience that unfolds. There might be this sense of feeling as you witness the physical body. You might still have this pull and push of attaching to it and then witnessing it. You might simply just be attaching to it, and that's okay. You might fully be witnessing it, and that too is okay. Notice it with that push and pull with how you witness the space of the mind. You might start to run off with some of the thoughts that you notice, and that's okay. And as you return your awareness back into witnessing, notice if there is any dialogue within you, why you shouldn't be running off or how you should be staying. And see if you can just allow that dialogue to slowly and softly release off. Giving yourself permission in knowing that there are no rules to abide by here. And with that kindness to yourself, allowing yourself to simply watch. Become more deeply aware of the discomfort that you might notice. Physically, mentally, energetically. The stuff within you that doesn't feel right. Be present to it. Be present to how prominent it might feel for you. It might be for you in this moment. There's a time of clearing and cleansing as we transition through the spring kapha season. It's an opportunity through nature to start new, to clear out the old. And to do so, much like spring cleaning, we need to determine what doesn't serve us. Beginning by the sensations that don't feel like they serve you. And now bringing your mind to any thoughts or ideas, maybe even beliefs that might be stagnant within you, that might be non-serving or now irrelevant within your life. And take a moment to really consider what these thoughts or beliefs might be. And one by one or all at once, see if you can connect to what their original purpose was. Do they have a reason for still existing within you? Is there something further to explore? Or is the energy ready to be dissolved and returned back out to its purest form? And some of these thoughts may still need to be within you. They may still feel discomfort. But in taking a moment and pause and reflecting, being honest with yourself to identify which has served its purpose, you can move past, move on, and which still need to perhaps linger. When you come to the realization that it's time to let go of the clutter, the stuff that no longer serves you, much like when spring cleaning a closet and coming to the old jacket that you no longer wear. Take a moment to pause with that thought or belief and thank it for having served its purpose. And take any learning or wisdom that it imparted. And when you're ready, now imagine seeing it dissolve, much like the morning layer of fog as the sun shines through. And when you're ready to release it, giving yourself permission, allow it to dissolve. Maybe you even visualize erasing it from a chalkboard, and to reveal then a fresh and clean slate. With this clean slate, take a moment to be present with it. And notice how that feels, the space that you've created. Now that you've cleared away what no longer serves your need or occupy your mind, take a little bit of time here to connect to the open space that you've created within yourself, the space that you've cultivated. And it doesn't mean the mind is now empty or that the physical body is now empty, but rather see it perhaps as being filled with the elemental element of space, which in its purest form represents potentiality, the potential for something new. Now, invite a new thought or belief in the form of an intention for something you'd like to manifest in the coming days or weeks or even months ahead. And perhaps there is an old idea that you want to take off the shelf, dust it off a bit, revisit. Maybe it's finally writing that book or starting that project that's been in the back of your mind for months or even years. Whatever it is, the belief, the idea, now bring your new intention to the forefront of your mind. And imagine planting like a seed in the fertile soil of your soul. And as you plant this seed, this new intention, ask the universe now to orchestrate the mechanics for it to be fulfilled on your behalf. Notice perhaps any of the push and pull of giving over trust to the universe. Be present with that. And whatever might be holding you back, see if it requires the presence of it, or if it's simply habitual. And invite it perhaps to dissolve. Maybe you take a deeper breath in asking the universe to take over. knowing that you are clear in your intention. And the clarity in the intention now deeply rooted into the soil. The soil within you, giving it permission to flourish with the support of the universe. And then let go of the intention, trusting that the universe will work out the details. And take a moment within this space, within the depth within you, to notice how it feels. How it feels perhaps to have cleared out what no longer serves you. How it feels perhaps to identify something new and the potential of it. And how it feels to put trust in the universe You slowly let your awareness shift back into the space of the room. The awareness returning back into the body, back into the mind. You might even hear the subtle sounds around you, perhaps feeling the breath now deepening. Invite the breath to take a few deeper cycles as your awareness returns. And then take your time to slowly let the eyes flutter back to open. And take as much time as you need, returning yourself back into the day.